Episode 89. Why everyone is trained to look for work. Hope everybody's doing excellent.
Mente bien.
How you doing today, Emily?
Excelentemente bien. Spiritually, espiritualmente. Mentally, mentalmente. Physically, físicamente. Emotionally, emocionalmente. Financially, financieramente.
Why?
Porque que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir.
Okay. You know how I'm doing today, Emily?
How are you doing?
Excelentemente bien. Every single day. Because the number one thing we got to protect is our mind.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to keep emphasizing this for you guys to literally take control of the mind. The mind. Welcome to episode 89 of the CMR Podcast Network. Today, we're talking about a societal norm. Why everyone is trained to look for work. From a young age, we're taught to follow the path of getting a job rather than seeking out opportunities for financial independence. In this episode, we'll break down why this mindset exists and how shifting from an employee mindset to an entrepreneurial one can unlock your potential. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the traditional education system. Emily, you have read what book again?
Weapon of mass instruction.
Once again?
Weapon of mass instruction.
That's how you say it? What's the book about? Tell the world what you learned from that book.
Okay, what I learned from that book is that in 1905 or 6, it was an article that said that John D. Rockefeller and his organization that said that he don't want to educate people to be philosophers, doctors, or artists, or any kind of people that can think for themselves. They want a world that we teach people, we teach children what their father is doing right now better than them.
In another word, John D. Rockefeller wanted a world war full of what?
Workers.
Workers, not thinkers.
Yeah.
But not just him. You got me? Believe it or not, the government wants people to be what? Workers.
Workers.
Right? Because the workers are the ones that stimulate the economy.
Yeah.
But we do need workers, employees, right? Back in the day, they had slaves, right? Now they have employees, right? Back in the day, they used to hit people so they could do the work. Now they manipulate people mentally, right? Right?
Yep.
So school prepares us for jobs, not entrepreneurship. The traditional school system is designed to train individuals to become employees. Most curriculums focus on getting good grades and finding a stable job. See, I was blessed at a very young age that I was trained to be a what? A businessman, right? A business owner, to focus on profits, not wages, if it makes sense. So I thank God, I thank my uncle, thank my family from my father's side that I was, you could say, born and raised inside of a business, right? That's why the way I see the world is totally different from how you see the world, even though now you see the world different, right? Yeah. Dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres y para dónde vas. Translation to English?
Tell me who you are or with who you
Tell me who you with and I'm going to tell you who you are and where you're heading. Okay. If you surround yourself with 5 business people, you're going to be number 6.
Yes.
If you surround yourself with 5 employees, you're going to be looking for a job next thing. Right? Yeah. That's why it's not that I have something against employees or, but people. I'm like Elon Musk. I want to play a video of Elon Musk. Basically, let me look for the video. Something funny about Elon Musk. He doesn't like small talks. Man, where's that video? Man, I'm going to play it later on.
Be entertained.
But in another word, Elon Musk, if you don't grab his attention, right? Talking to him about something valuable, he'll just walk away from you. In another word, you might look at it like a disrespect. But in another word, from his perspective, he looks at it like he's not wasting his time. Speaking, low vibrational conversations. Low key, I have that in me all my life too. I don't like talking about low vibrational stuff. Things that do not bring value to the world, things that do not bring value to my world, things that are not opportunities. That's why I've never been a person that gossips. You get me? That talks about people. Never like that. You get me? Because as a man of character, if you're gonna tell me something about, let's say Vanessa, right? I'll call Vanessa and put it right here and be like, tell me in front of her, or vice versa, or anybody. I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes
But
sense.
I don't like doing that monkey see, monkey do. You know that he said, she said stuff, right? That's very low vibrational for me. So Emily, my question to you is, why does the traditional education system focus on job training rather than entrepreneurship? Why do you think?
Because they don't want people to think for themselves. So the education is only training you to look for a job because they need people to do it. But also they don't want you to like think for yourself because the rich people want you to work for them. So they are the people that are investing in the education. And also, we think that education materials is cheap, but the government is like raising up the value of education, like the utensils and that stuff. Because before, when I was little, I thought the notebook, the pen, those things were cheap, but the government made it raised it up for students. I don't know if
Emily, you gotta improve your English. I lost you. Straight up, like I'm serious. You gotta improve your English. And I'm telling you this on video.
okay.
You
Let
got
me
me?
explain it better. You know the books, notebooks, all the stuff that we use in the school?
Okay.
The government make it raised, like it's more valuable for school, for students, for teachers to buy it than normal people to buy it.
Okay. I still lost you, but
It's a business, okay? School is a business. That's it.
school is a business. School is pretty much the foundation. The traditional school system is the foundation to train people to be workers.
Yeah.
See, we create business or real estate opportunities that help build our network and income while everyone else is trained to look for work, right?
Yeah.
See, I never had a job because why would I look for a job when I understood at a very young age a job is a job, just over broke. When I used to work with my uncle or the Arabs, I used to get straight commission, right? If it makes sense. With my uncle, I didn't want to get paid, right? With the Arabs, basically, I want 30%. You get me? Out of everything I sell, I want 30% from the profit. So if I sell something, let's say $200, and we made $100, what is my money? How much I made?
If you make
$30. But if I sell 10 of those in 1 hour, I made $300. But if I don't sell anything, in another word, if I don't hunt, I don't eat. I rather work like that because I already knew I was a closer. I already knew the power of selling. You get me? I knew that if I had the sales skills, I knew I was the Michael Jordan, the LeBron James, the Steph Curry. I knew how to put the ball inside the hoop. In another word, I knew how to take a product or a service, right? Sell it to the customer, pitch it to the customer, and we make a profit. You got me? Win-win. Customer is happy, we happy, right? But I was not gonna sit right in my mind to just, work by the hour, right? Get paid by the hour, right? When I knew the profit on this phone was literally $100. Like, yo, bro, I made you $100 in 2-3 minutes. Why would I sit here and get paid $8 per hour when I made you 100? You got me?
yeah.
So how I approach life, that's why you gotta have character. So people like me, most people they're not gonna like. Because people like me, I'm not easily manipulated. As a matter of fact, I can't be manipulated. I don't know if that makes sense. What does that mean to you?
That nobody can control you.
Nobody could control me. Nor government, nor people, nor anybody. Like, take me to jail. Okay. Like, I'm one of those. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm a free man anywhere I'm at. You got me? I don't know if that makes sense. God forbid it. I'm free anywhere I'm at. Because I'm mentally free. That's why I took control of my mind. Like, I don't get peer pressure. I'm not Diddy. You got me? That's why I tell people, if you're here trying to escape reality with drugs, alcohol or anything, or mindless scrolling, Mr. Manny, not calling people out, Mr. Manny, I'll call you out right on video. You got me? Or anybody mindless scrolling, doing these things to escape reality because they cannot stay present, right? Right?
Yeah.
That's right. Normally, people that cannot stay present, you're gonna notice they normally have a worker mentality. They're trained to work because unconsciously, see, the subconscious moves 90% of your actions and brings 90% of your results. So most people, since they're already programmed, they're unconsciously already, their subconscious already programmed. I'll give you an example. When we're breathing, we don't think about breathing. But if you think about it, you're gonna start what? Paying attention to your right? Right?
Yeah.
Notice how when the virus shit, COVID-19, they said some of the symptoms was the breathing. So now people are paying attention to the breathing. Make sense or no? Right?
Yeah, the taste.
They put people in fear zone. Look how much money they made. Bro, going back, let's talk about the job-oriented mindset, right? Society reinforces the idea that success means securing a job with benefits rather than creating wealth through entrepreneurship. How can this mindset limit your financial potential? In your case, when you were an employee.
Okay, in my case, where I can say that when I used to sell my time for money. I was a slave.
Modern slave.
Yeah.
Because they didn't whoop you.
Mentally.
But mentally, you were stressed out, depressed, anxious. Yeah. Now you're depressed?
No.
Anxious?
No.
Stressed?
No.
Why not?
I control my time.
You control your mind.
That's how.
You got me? The minute you control your mind, you will never be stressed out. Because now you're the pressure. You're telling your own self what to do. Yeah. When you learn in life that when you discipline yourself, if you don't discipline yourself, somebody else is going to discipline you. Yep. Right? So keep going on with the story.
Okay. What was the question again?
How can this mindset limit your financial potential?
Okay.
Meaning the job-oriented mindset.
When I used to sell my time for money, I just knew that I needed to sell my time. The more hours I make, more money I will have. And the more money I will have is the more money I could spend. So I didn't know that if I save money or if I use that to buy stuff, I will keep getting in a hole. So with that mindset, I didn't know how to invest or how to create a better future for myself. But now that I know the importance of financial literacy and the good debt and bad debt, I understood that when you start taking control of your life or the things you are doing or the things you are going to do or want to do, you can decide what is best for you, what you can do or what you can make with the things you have, and how to create value, because the value you create is the money you're going to attract.
Money is a byproduct of value creation.
Yeah.
School teaches us how to work for money, but not how to make money work for us. Yeah. Simple. This whole thing with you is simple. School teaches us how to work for money, but not how to make money work for us.
Yeah.
In my case, even though I went to school, right, I already knew that how to make money work for me. So I was buying PlayStation, buying electronics, phones, doing this, doing that. I was already buying things, right, and selling it for a profit, if it makes sense, right? So I already had that business entrepreneurial mindset since a little kid. Like it didn't sit right. Even when I basically started working with my uncle, I never sold my time to my uncle because I never even accepted $1 from my uncle. Don't get me wrong, food, this, that, yeah. My uncle used to, buy me the food, everything. You got me? But out of gratitude, and my uncle, I'm gonna interview my uncle. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking lie. You got me? Like I've been very prideful when it comes to like I'm very anal when it comes to taking $1 from family members, especially. Because I used to see some of my cousins, their parents used to leverage, a PlayStation or something. They'll buy them a PlayStation, but to keep them, on check, and then they'll try to take it away from them. I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense, right? So, as leverage. So, remember, my mother came when I was 8 years old. My father was around. So, I just focused mainly on work, on just business and investing into myself.
Yeah.
So, next, what else to wrap it up?
What I want to add is about education. The school only make you read books you don't want to read. So that make you like a limiting belief that if you're going to read a book, it's not going to like you. You're not going to like it because school make you to read it. But if you actually read a book that gives you knowledge, they have things that you don't know or you want to learn, they're going to make you grow, you will understand that the school were wrong because they make you read books you don't want to. But when you start reading a book that you're going to get knowledge from, you will like it.
Thank you, Emily. School, once again, teaches us how to work for money, but not how to make money work for us. The employee mindset versus the entrepreneurial mindset. We should do an episode also going back and forth. You get me? Where how you basically, as an employee before, and me with my entrepreneurial mindset. That way we can run a little scenario for the world. So, how you doing, first of all, Andy?
Excelentemente bien. Espiritualmente, spiritually, mentalmente, mentally, físicamente, physically, emocionalmente, emotionally, and financieramente, financially. Porque que nos sirve para servir, nos sirve para vivir.
In another word, why do we emphasize so much these 5 pillars? And every time somebody sits here, we ask them, how you doing? Ta, 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 right? Most people think we're here playing around. It's a little game, mental game.
Correct.
But if you remember to get control of your mind, your whole life is going to change. Between us and animals is our mind. What separates the best from the rest is mindset. So if I constantly remind people these 5 pillars, automatically, the minute that you say espiritualmente, spiritually, that means you got to have a strong connection with God, the Creator. I refuse to talk to people that don't have God within, if it makes sense. Correct. I refuse to talk to people that they don't have a good relationship with their own selves. Because if they don't have a good relationship with themselves and God, who else makes you think you're going to have a good relationship with me? So, I don't want to be around people like that. Because those people, they will literally, misery loves company. They'll drag you to their level and beat you at their level. You argue with an idiot, the idiot will literally beat you at their level. Right? Mm-hmm. Mentalmente, mentally. The difference between us and animal is our mind. Not literally personal development, self-improve, right? Personal growth, whatever you want to call it, right? Take that time to not just simply work your physical pillar, físicamente, but also when you're working your physical pillar, físicamente, you're also listening to a book, being intentional with your personal development plan. You got to be intentional. Also, your emotions. Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. The emotional pillar is extremely important. When you understand that 90% of your decisions are based on emotions, you're literally going to make decisions based on logic, not on emotions, right? Financieramente, when you understand that we all got to serve each other, why are you here living for then? You got to literally be providing something for others. Your gifts and talents are for you to basically give them back to others. And their gifts and talents, they're supposed to give them back to us. I don't know if it makes sense. People's strength could be my weakness, and vice versa. My strength could be their weakness. I operate through the imagination. I'm a visionary. I'm thankful, grateful that I was able to find my purpose at a very young age. I always been the guy that, has the ideas, right? But I know how to make them a reality. Because we can close the distance between an idea and money. That's what makes us successful. Most people, they're trained to be workers. They think that in implementation, we're selling their time for money and doing work themselves, that's how they're going to get money. Would you rather be telling others what to do or you telling them what to do? I mean, You telling them what to do or them telling you what to do?
Telling others what to do.
Huh?
Telling others what to do.
So before, well, how did it feel, other people telling you what to do?
I mean, I didn't have like a physical boss around. It was just like more it wasn't self-employed, but it was like programmed different. But obviously it's not good being under somebody else's management. I couldn't control my time.
But you said your father was basically the one moving you.
Yeah, correct. Right? He was like the foreman of the group. Leading the pack.
Okay, but your father had a...
He was the leader of the team. Basically.
He was the leader of the team, but he also had a boss.
Correct.
Right? So there's levels. Right?
Correct.
So
it was like my voice didn't matter because as much if I wouldn't say I was right, but when I wanted to state my opinion, at the end of the day, his voice is what counts. It's his team.
Employee mindset versus entrepreneurial mindset. Security versus freedom. The employee mindset prioritize job security and stability, while the entrepreneurial mindset seeks freedom and opportunities for growth. See, we seek freedom and opportunities for growth, right? What is the key difference between the employee mindset and entrepreneurial mindset based on, you've been going through both mindsets?
I mean, just how you always say is profits over wages. Can't say it better than that. Employee is wages, where something secure, profits, you got to go earn it. You got to make it.
So you got a shirt, thanks to Esteban. Shout out to Esteban.
Thanks to you too for letting me learn today. Not given.
Okay, so now translate that, because that's a phrase that I use every single day, right? Even for my daughters, they gotta earn stuff. You can't just give your kids stuff. Their mothers, they're not gonna understand me, and I don't need them to understand me. This is where I teach character development. Fuck reputation, because if I go and ask my 3 baby mothers, they're all gonna say something different based on how they interpret the world based on their understanding, right? Mm-hmm. Right or wrong? Right? What would I listen to an employee mindset? It's even difficult for me. It doesn't matter how credible the person is. For me, just the fact, me knowing that a person is a slave, selling their time for money, it's enough for me to just be like, even if they're right, I'll look at them like nigga or bitch, like I don't want to talk to you. It sounds messed up. I respect people. I love people. But bro, you a slave. Sis, you a slave.
They're not in
Why
position.
would I fucking listen to you?
They're not in position to.
It's not that I'm here, trying to shit on people. But people need to get their shit together.
Self-love. Self-love, self-care, independence.
Happiness.
Oh, happiness, right. And then independence.
Inner peace. And time management. Right? When you get your shit together, that means that you decide to control your own future, control your own destiny. See, I like living a life by design. Designed by God, people perish because of lack of vision, Proverbs 29:18, and designed by myself too, right? People perish because of lack of knowledge, Hosea 4:6. So what you don't know is keeping you poor, and poor means passing opportunities over repeatedly, right? So breaking out of the comfort zone. Entrepreneurship requires taking risk and thinking creatively, which is often discouraged in traditional job training. Once again, entrepreneurship requires taking risk and thinking creatively, which is often discouraged in traditional job training. How does breaking out of the job-seeking mindset open up for more opportunities?
Like, shout out to Gio on El Camino de Guerrero, the episode we did yesterday, and thanks to you as well for organizing that. He put it in a way that I never thought of it. Like, we're nowadays it's taught instant gratification on another level. Everything. For example, if I want to send you a message, all I got to do, I'll spend more time texting the message than pressing send. I'll spend more time me thinking about what I have to say than you receiving the message. So it's like the world, the society, how it's programmed today is like everything is instant. But entrepreneur is delayed because it's something that it's not going to happen overnight. Whereas a paycheck is secure, that's coming in weekly, but you have to build yourself as an entrepreneur. And that's where most people don't understand. They want that overnight success.
That's why financial security comes last in the list.
Correct.
The person you become is more important than the things you're getting in the moment. Mm-hmm. See, everything I do, that's why even as an investor, I could read other investors.
How so?
I know those, for example, there's investors that want, buy and flip. They want to fix and flip.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
And there's very few investors that they buy and hold. If it makes sense. Most investors, they want to buy something, flip it to make a quick buck.
That instant
You got me?
gratification.
Even if it's 3 months, 6 months, they're still instant.
Correct.
Because there's levels. There's levels. You got me?
Yeah.
Don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait.
Okay.
Did I say that correct?
I don't know. Break that down.
I'm asking you.
I'm not in the game.
Don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait, meaning buy and hold. When you buy real estate in terms of keeping it, staying with it. You got me? If it makes sense, refinance, do whatever you got to do, but don't sell it.
It's like a cow. Milk, get the most milk out of the cow that you can instead of killing it.
Cash cow, right? So don't just look for a job, create one. That's why we create business or real estate opportunities that help build our network, because our network is our net worth, and income. What type of income? Passive income, rental income, income that is not attached to our time, right? While everyone is trained to look for work. That's why it doesn't sit right with me all my life when people used to ask me, Carlos, you got a job for me? Because those people, you got to tell them what to do. And even though I always been in a position that I could tell people what to do, I don't like telling people what to do. When I say I don't like telling people what to do, bro, sis, if you're inspired by my actions, you're motivated by my results, actions, whatever you want to call it, bro, why don't you ask me, Carlos, can I work with you? Not for you. Like, even as a man, like I told so many mans in my life, like, yo, bro, that's low vibration. No wonder your women's will always look at me. You got me? Because women value leadership. Even if they don't say it, they're naturally, subconsciously programmed to gravitate to the most dominant, the one that has the strongest character. You got me? They're always gonna go. Even if they say, oh, I want a nice guy. Bullshit. You got me? I'm living proof. 34 years experiencing it to the highest. I always had everything I ever wanted. Why? Because of my character. So, because I don't care about my reputation. You're gonna notice people that are employees, they care about their reputation. Because they're operating through implementation. Remember, they don't think for themselves. So they care what mom says, what pop says, what sibling, brother, sister, what society, what this said, what that said. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You got me? When you're in control, when you're earning things, who the fuck is gonna tell you? You earned that shit.
Correct.
When you literally carry, get me a bottle of water, every drop of the water, you're gonna value it. But people that didn't carry it, they don't care. Most people, that's why so many people, like for example, they rather live with the government helping them. You got me? Section 8, they get coupones, they get week, and all this fucking old governmental help. You don't want to use governmental help. Only for your first home. Yeah, you got to live for the first year. Yeah, live in the basement, attic. Well, treat that first home, turn that home, that liability into an asset by having somebody else pay for the mortgage, right? Rent first floor, second floor, get yourself a multifamily. Have other people pay, right? Become the landlord, not the tenant, right?
Right.
So what else do you want to tell the world when it comes to why everyone is trained to look for work?
Why everyone is trained to look for work. Most people, we're not taught to invest in ourselves. We're not taught to personal development. All we're taught is to go look for money instead of to create it. Money is created, money's printed. Back in the day, how we mentioned yesterday on the podcast, Esteban, he said back then there was no workers. Everybody was entrepreneurs. We had to create on our own.
And the world's heading like that. You know what I mean? If you don't work on your personal brand and be head marketer for the brand called yourself, you're going to stay left behind. Straight up. Like right now, everybody needs to have their own voice. When you have your own voice.
And that's what we're here helping you guys. So guys, invest in those 5 pillars, stay in tune, and thank you for reaching out and just do what you got to do. You know what you got to do. Just do it.
The limitations of the 9-to-5 path. Limited income potential. In a 9-to-5 job, your income is often capped by a salary. See or no, Vanessa?
Yes.
In a 9-to-5 job, your income is often capped by a salary. Entrepreneurship, on the other hand, allows for unlimited earning potential. That's why I tell people, never depend on one source of income. Make investment to create a second source. Once you got a second, you got to create a third, or fourth, fifth. Never, an asset a day keeps the 9-to-5 away. right? Focus on your assets, your net worth, right? How you doing today, Vanessa?
Excelentemente bien, Carla. Spiritually, espiritualmente, mentally, mentalmente, físicamente, emotionally, emocionalmente, and financially, financieramente.
Que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Right? Always the control of the mind. Right or wrong, Vanessa?
That's right.
Right? We don't want to talk to people that are emotional, especially when it comes to women.
Yes.
Right? Right? That's why before you talk to a woman, ask them, how you doing today? If they tell you, I'm doing good, great, walk away, run. Run. Serious. Meaning, when you ask a person, how you doing today? And they tell you the 5 pillars, just remind them when they comes with some bullshit. Hey, hold up, your emotions. Hey, did you work out today? Pain is weakness leaving the body. If you don't put your body through pain first thing early in the morning, what's gonna happen? Huh? So, going back, Vanessa, in a 9-to-5 job, your income is often capped by your salary. Entrepreneurship, on the other hand, allows for unlimited earning potential. Why is income potential limited in a 9-to-5 job?
Okay.
Based on your perspective, because you were once there.
Okay, it's limited because you can develop your skill. You know, you focus more in your 9 to 5, you're not focusing yourself. It's like, I'm gonna put an example. Before, I remember I didn't do my personal development because I'm focused on my 9 to 5. Everything what I'm doing is like go to work, sell my time for money. But now I sell my time for myself. Like, I put it like the time for me. And I invest in myself. What are the time?
The more you learn, the more you earn.
Yes.
The more you learn, the more you earn. Leaders are readers. Once again, leaders are readers. We, in this organization, it's a leadership that leaders creating leaders that create leaders that create leaders. Right or wrong?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right? We're not here trying to attract followers. No. We scaring away the followers. People that are followers, I don't need them. We don't need them. Is that messed up?
No, it's not.
Because these type of people, they'll basically give you the bare minimum. Yes. Leaders, in the other hand, would impact more than followers. Straight up.
Yes.
Oh, but the followers are part of the masses. Bro, hablamos el martes. Go listen to another podcast.
Yeah.
You see, that's why I scare away people. I'm more interested in scaring more people away than attracting people. Because, understand, I practice OQP. So, the minute I practice OQP, only quality people, I already know my target audience. I already know the type of people that I want all my life. You got me? That's why I'm in the level I'm in all my life. Because I don't go just pick anybody. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes, makes sense.
People do business with people they like, know, and trust.
Yes.
But who asked you that you're the one picking me? I'm the one that picks the people. Is that too harsh? Sorry, but not sorry. If it makes sense. If the people qualify, if we see good energy, you got me positive mental attitude, sound health, you got me harmony in human relations, the capacity of applied faith, you got me? If we see all these steps, but if they're chasing the money, do you think I want them around?
No.
We want people living a life of purpose, piff.
Yeah.
They want to pay it forward, but purpose to help other people accomplish their dreams. You got me? We understand everybody wants to have the dream home, dream car, but everything starts with the dream business.
Yes.
And we the business. Business only grows how you grow. If you don't grow, nothing else is going to grow.
Yes,
See,
true.
all the growth in my life has been because I constantly kept developing myself, kept innovating my own self,
Yes.
kept nourishing my mind, right? So I could be able to think outside the box, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say something too. When you have 9 to 5, you limited like flexibility. It's like you depend for a schedule. Like your life is like, I know I have my schedule, but the thing is when you have 9 to 5, you go to sell your time for money, but you have to wait when you have to go, and you have to wait, or you have to go the time they tell you have to go to start to work. It's
Time
like,
versus money. In traditional jobs, you trade your time for money.
Yes.
Entrepreneurs create systems and businesses that generate income even when they're not actively working. right? If you don't build a garden so the butterflies could come, the money, you're gonna be constantly chasing the money or chasing the butterfly, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? So you gotta literally create your garden. And believe it or not, the garden is the mind. That's why you wanna protect your mind more than anything else, right? That's why I don't let people just dump bullshit into me. You get me? I make sure as an entrepreneur, leader, as a human, I control my mind. Because the quality of my thoughts, the quality of my life depends on the quality of my thoughts. But also the quality of my life depends on the quality of the thoughts of the people I have around. So if I have low vibration type of individuals around, they'll bring that low vibrational energy. All them small talks, you got me, around, if it makes sense.
Yes, makes
That's why
sense.
it's so important developing your mindset so you could be able to make better decisions on also who you let around you. Sale mejor solo que mal acompañado.
Acompañado.
Right?
Yes,
Dime
sir.
con quién anda y te diré quién eres y para dónde vas. Tell me who you with and I'm going to tell you who you are and where you're heading. That's why it's so easy for me to spot out in the professional level or the personal level, people. In the personal level, all I got to see is a woman's friends. If this woman supposedly is, on her entrepreneurial journey, why the fuck are you hanging with fucking employee type of mindset type of fucking bitches? Straight up. Sounds fucked up. Yo, bro, sis. Hey, turn off the YouTube. Turn off the fucking thing. I'm not here to fucking please people. The truth sets people free. It'll make
Happy.
it'll make people on comfort zone and people on fear zone miserable. But people on growth zone is gonna make them happy to know this, right? It's all perspective. It all depends how you interpret the world based on your level of understanding. If some people, they might look at how I speak like it's negative, or I'm too tough, too rough, too bold. You get me? Too blunt. But I'd rather have a real friend that tells me the truth than have all these fucking fake individuals. The faker you are, the more people you have around. The realer you are, the less the less is your circle. If it makes sense. Because you lose yourself. Being around a bunch of fucking people, you lose yourself. You got me? Especially when they're not aligned in the same vision, same mission, the same purpose. Nah, like, bro, sis, I'm good. I'd rather solo can be with the wrong people. Right?
You can make good decisions.
You make better decisions. You'll never be rich working for someone else.
Yes, sir.
You learned that the hard way,
Yeah, I
right?
learned.
At your 34 years of age. Right?
Now work
Tell the
hard.
world what lesson you learned. Do you regret anything?
No, I know.
You don't regret anything?
Like my past?
Yeah.
What I compare for now? Yes, because see the people I have around, I know I'm gonna be better. But I didn't have the people around before, and that's why
You were in the wrong circles, right?
Yeah, and I growth some. It's just like, go to work. Like few friends, I always like limit myself with not a lot of people around me. But the friend what I had before, it's like, they very like drink, and I don't like to drink.
So you have people that drink,
Yes.
you have me that smoke.
Yeah.
See, not Cardinals. Thanks God. See, that's what the leadership position, you got me, has helped me not to be stressed ever, not to be anxious, not to be depressed. I don't know what depression is. I don't know what being anxious is. I don't know what stress is. I'm the fucking pressure. Who the fuck is moving me?
Yeah.
God and myself.
Yeah, but also, I want to say something too. You can be around people and you can be like them, but see you have self-awareness and you see, no, this is not good for me. This is my, what I think. I say, no, they like to drink. Even like I know drink is not good, but I'm not going to.
I'm going to tell you something, Vanessa.
Yes.
The more you guys keep developing yourself overall mentally,
yeah, now.
I'm going to tell you straight up. You're going to be able to, I could literally measure a man or a woman in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Straight up. People say, oh, don't judge a book by its cover, this and this, that. People judge me. You got me? People could sense my energy, my aura, my character. I know fucking people know I got a strong character. They could sense it. They could smell it. They know they're dealing with a fucking boss, leader. You got me? Make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
But making a long story short, the more you develop yourself mentally, the better decisions you're able to make.
Yes,
If it
sir.
makes sense,
Yes, makes
right? Because
sense.
you're gonna be able to see even the type of sneakers people use, type of clothes, just how they walk,
And how they
their body
think,
language,
too.
know,
Yeah.
how they express themselves, everything.
Yes.
The minute they open their mouth, it's a lot of factors. Like I'm like a Google. Like you put a keyword, all I gotta do is see a person 1 second. So matter of fact, all I gotta do is see a picture. That's why this organization is private. Vanessa, this is private.
Not public,
This is not
yeah.
for everybody, Vanessa.
Yeah, I know.
You got me? You know when things are different, when this is not for everybody. We're in the transformation business, not the transaction business. If people think money is just gonna move me, nah.
It's not.
It didn't move me before. What makes you think it's gonna move me now? Who's tracking the time? Still? Okay. What else do you want to say, Vanessa? Thank you.
Okay, but I can say too.
But you see, employees normally do not track time.
No.
They just professional time wasters. They let time pass by.
Yeah,
they just let time, go
yeah.
by.
It's true. Just like the good thing that the people they can make it just come to business owner like me, like you, like everybody in organization. Because when you sell your time for money, you're gonna see like the day pass, and you're gonna see like the result because you're gonna just work for pay bill. What I think before.
It's the thing is they're not living a life of purpose. The
Yeah,
power of
they-
finding your purpose. Let me play this video.
Struggle to find their uniqueness.
Best businesses start.
People struggle to find their uniqueness because they're asking the wrong question. The shortest distance between where you are and finding your uniqueness is asking the question, who am I meant to serve? And the sooner we can get clear on our who, not only the sooner we will find purpose, but the sooner we will find profit. Once you're clear on who you are serving, every single other decision with your business becomes extremely clear. Here's where I'm going to share with you our greatest secret. You are most powerfully positioned to serve the person you once were. What setback have you survived? What challenge have you conquered? What obstacle have you overcome? What tragedy have you triumphed over? Whatever the answer is to that set of questions points us directly and succinctly and precisely to the unique power that each person has. It points us right to your uniqueness. People don't need an expert. They just need help. They just need someone who can support them. And the way we find that is by simply realizing that you are most powerfully positioned to serve the person you once were. And if you're ready to build your person,
The power of finding your purpose. So in another word, that's why I say for the financial pillar, quien no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Right? What are you here serving for? Who are you serving for? Who can you serve? Who can you help? Right? So your mess is what? It's your message.
Yes.
And you're the
And the
messenger.
messenger.
If it makes sense. So when you start basically approaching life from that point of view, your whole life is going to change. Right? Because I'd rather live a life of purpose than live a life of just, I don't know what the fuck is happening.
No, when
you got me?
when you
Or I gotta let people tell me what to do. And you know what I mean or no?
Yeah, when
People
you-
control your money, this, that.
Yeah. It's true. When you live your life in purpose,
Yo, tú tienes chincha, bro.
you're gonna see.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? You see, this is why I like being in a position of fucking authority all my fucking life. You got me? A position of power. I'm always be in a position of power. Because I like controlling my fucking environment, bro. You got chinchas or some shit? Look how this guy talks to people. Guys, listen, you want to know why people will talk to you the way they talk to you? Because you don't have self-fucking respect. People that self-respect themselves, they have control of the fucking mind. You gotta fucking control your mind. Stay fucking present. So if you're around fucking Carlos, you sit down. There's fucking a billion seats here. And if you don't want to sit here, you go and create your fucking own table and create a fucking seat in your table. I would not go to sit in your fucking table. Because I create tables and seats for fucking other people. I don't even need to create seats for people. I create tables for people. So anybody around me, you guys got to understand. If you don't stay fucking present, to me, you literally losing the word within. Because what's so difficult just seeing us record or do come on, bro. What else, Vanessa?
Yes.
See, this is what I love about myself. I cannot sit here and, and the world not. The world sees what the fuck I am. With money, without fucking money, I'm the fucking St. Carlos. That's my fucking flex, right? Because I'm in the business of impacting people in a positive way. But for me to be able to impact people, I need to be able to fucking bring the awareness. Where the fuck the problem is at?
Yes, true.
Carlos, why you talk like that? Suck my dick. That's why I fucking talk like that. What else do you want to say?
Okay. What I can say too, just like made a decision, not sell your time for money, and you're gonna see you like reflect, and you reflect yourself and say, oh my God, what I'm doing with my time. You know the value of the time is. It's like the better decision you can make. I made the decision I take the decision to better become business owner. So you made a decision to become business owner, you're gonna see every decision you make is gonna be better in your life. Before I sell my time for money, 9 to 5 job, and now I not sell my time, I invest in myself. Thank you, Carlos.
No problem. Thank you, Vanessa. You'll never be rich working for someone else. Anybody that works for someone else, straight up, you don't got my respect. I'm going to say this shit straight up. If you are working for someone else and you come across me, unless you transition from, hey, Carlos, or how can I work for myself? How can I become the business? You don't got my respect because you're low vibration. That means that you're not self-disciplining yourself. You don't want to have your shit together. You don't want to get on growth zone. You still living in fear zone. You're still living in comfort zone. See, I don't respect people in fear zone, comfort zone. I respect people. My respect level starts at growth zone, living your dream zone. Because at growth zone, that means that you want more. You have ambition. You're chasing a vision. You got me? At growth zone, that means that you're minimum in unification. You're moving people. I value people that move people. People that do not move people, that they're just trying to move themselves. I don't value them. Oh, you want me to sit here and fucking lie? See, I want to scare away all the garbage. This is quality, bro. This is quality. I practice OQP. If everybody would have had my type of mindset, they would have had my type of results all my life. I could literally be with no money right now, and I could get any dollar amount. I know how to sell. I know how to sell myself. That's why character development. We're gonna do an episode with down. Let me bring this up. Pretty much, shout out to Alex Hormozy for this video, which, damn, what are these episodes? Oh no, I sent it to my other phone. See, that's what living in abundance is. You got to have multiple phones and multiple things. Why the distance between 1 million and 100 million is character. Alex Hormozy wrote that.
A lot of people think to make $1 million, you got to sell 10,000 people something for $100, right? And that would be $1 million. But it's way easier to just sell 100 people something that costs $10,000. The real problem that you're solving is, what do I have that's worth $10,000? Well, the thing is they also don't have to pay you now. Can be split over 4 years, which is now $200 per month. And for you to acquire the 100 customers, you're talking about 2 people per week, which is not that hard. And if you're reaching out to 100 people per day, then you getting 2 out of 700 people to be willing to spend $200 a month with you, all of a sudden, this $1 million goal becomes a lot more real. A lot of people.
And he said the distance between $1,000 and $1 million is skills. I'm not a skillful person. Fuck skills. The distance between 1 million and 100 million is character. That's his post. The distance between $100 million and $1 billion is time. See, now I'm just giving it time to get to the $1 billion, right? But I also have a deadline. Because a goal without a deadline is just a mere dream. I move with deadlines. You got me? I don't know if that makes sense.
No,
but I also have a map, a massive action plan, right? And my map, you got me, is composed of what's necessary, what's possible, and the impossible. Because I like simplifying life. Most people live a complicated life. Everything fucking complication. Complication city. I live in abundant city. I don't live in scarcity. Right? Employee mindset, they live in scarcity. Oh, but my paycheck. But I got bills to pay. I can't afford that. I live a fucking life of abundance. Even when God gives you a vision, God is not asking you to check your bank account, bro, sis. That God wants you to literally, if you don't got the money, oh, who got the money? Who's got my money to make this happen? As a visionary operating through my imagination, when God gives me a vision, an idea, or gives me an opportunity, I create the opportunity myself as a visionary, right? God is not telling me, Carlo, you don't have enough to do this vision. God is telling me, find who has resources where you guys can all work together to make this vision a reality. That's the problem with fucking employee mindset. You got me? Normally people in employee mindset, they're not creative. They're not, because they were not trained to be thinkers. They were trained to be just workers. You got me? You could give them all the resources there. You look, I'm going to put in perspective. We're here recording, creating content, right? It's creating, marketing, repeating. There's people that even letting them leverage your resources, even without them paying, they still do not fucking use it. Because they were trained to be workers. You got to tell them what to do. Hey, fulana, you got to do. I don't want to be with people that I got to tell them what to fucking do. You got me? Look what I'm doing. Look at my results. I'm driven by results, but I'm fueled by experience. Meaning, I fall in love with the process, the journey. What I became in the process, the journey, has been more important than the results I got. I don't know if it makes sense. Because it built my character. I love entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship literally is the key to freedom. I'd rather be in the unknown than be in the security, the safety. I don't need 401k. I don't need fucking to retire Social Security. I create my own fucking security. If you wait for the government to give you the fucking pension, Social Security, Toto 1OK, 401k, Culo 1OK, whatever the fuck shit they giving, I don't need none of that shit. Why would you need the government to fucking give you shit when they're here taking that shit from you, from yourself, from your people? You think the government has the best interest for you? Think twice. Nobody got the best interest for you other than yourself. Nobody's gonna pay you what you're worth other than yourself. Not even your customers. You think your customers love you?
Nope.
Huh?
Nope. They can switch me for another barber anytime they want.
Oh, so como un cuero.
Así mismo.
Se doblan como un cuero.
Like that.
Huh?
Yeah, that
Okay,
easy.
so shifting the mindset towards ownership. Let's talk about that. Creating instead of consuming. You see, you're a consumer, straight up. I'm a creator. Successful entrepreneurs focus on creating value rather than consuming it. They look for opportunities to solve problems and build businesses around those solutions. How can focusing on creating value instead of consuming lead to wealth creation, Manny? Because that's my issue with you. Well, using you as an example, because it's good that these things are happening. Because you could be an example of the person that I wouldn't want to be like you. Straight up, bro. I don't know, how could a man or a woman sit down and be on their phone all day? Like literally, bro, I made millions of phones. Not that many people could say that they made millions of phones saying this shit on videos. I'm the fucking king of fucking phones, bro. No, I mean, I lost count how many fucking phones I sold in my life. From consumer B2C and B2B. Once again, the question, how can focusing on creating value instead of consuming lead to wealth creation, Manny?
Well, if you focus on creating value, you're gonna focus on attracting what you want. You know what I mean? Once you're valuable, you're gonna attract everything you want, everything that you desire. You're gonna get it.
From 1
Because
to 10, what will you rate yourself when it comes to creating value?
0.
From 1 to 10, what will you rate yourself when it comes to being a consumer?
A 5.
A 5? You see, as value, you do create value, but you're creating value as an implementation at the lowest form of value creation. Because you're a barber. You got me?
Self-employed.
Bro, you're still a fucking employee, bro. You own a job, bro.
Okay, I pay rent for a chair, but
But it don't matter. You still make pennies doing that shit. Because you
Okay.
still got to exchange your time for money. You got me?
That's a
That's
step-
even worse.
but that's a
There's
stepping
employees that
stone.
make more money than fucking people that are self-employed.
But that's a stepping stone because I'm not you. I don't borrow to invest. I save money to invest. I don't do that. I don't ask people for, oh, let me borrow this or invest into my plan, or let's do this, let's get together so you can invest into my plan. No, I work like a normal human being.
Like a burro.
Like a burro. And then I save money, compound interest, and then I invest into
How much money do you have saved?
I invest.
How much money do you have saved?
I invest into things that lead me to success or lead me to failure. And most of the time, since I don't have the knowledge or the awareness, it has led me to failure.
Okay, so let's break it down. Let's break down.
All right.
Okay, so you work.
But now I'm on a step. Now I'm on a different part of my life.
You're shifting your mindset.
Exactly. Where now all the money I save, I'm gonna start investing it into something productive. Thanks to a mentor that I have now, Gianni and Carlos.
Okay, good point that you brought across. Let's break it down because the world needs to basically get clarity with all this, right? You as an self-employed, sorry, Mr. Self-employed.
I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't have a 9 to 5.
That's worse.
But it's like making commission. It's better than making commission.
Bro, you see, you're still settling, brother.
I understand.
You're settling.
But it's not a 9 to 5. It's not an employee mindset.
There's even worse because you make for all 3 jobs. How much you making off 3 jobs, bro?
Forget about the 3 jobs.
Bro, how much are you making?
Forget about the 3 jobs because all 3 jobs are inconsistent. But I can still
That's worse.
All right. But that's the whole point. That's why I'm developing who I am and how I'm going to be in the future.
When you needed money, you thought, okay, there's not that many customers, cutting hair. There is customer. The
There's
thing
a
is,
lot of customers.
you're a bad barber.
Okay.
You got me? Straight up.
If that's what makes you happy, all right.
Bro, I'm not here trying to belittle you, bro.
To each their own, though.
If I would have been a barber,
I have cut famous. I haven't cut any famous people.
you can barely talk, Manny. Manny, going back, because the world needs this awareness, right?
Okay.
Today we're talking about why everyone is trained to look for work. You're the perfect example of why, of a person that every time you needed money, you're like, okay, I cut hair. You're self-employed, right? Let me speak. I cut hair. I'm self-employed, right? Remember, if you're excellent and you're going the extra mile with the customer, you wouldn't had a whole line of customers. Do you have a whole line of customers?
Nope.
So you gotta admit you're the fucking problem.
Okay.
Right? That's why you're my ex-barber, not my main barber.
I'm aware.
Right?
I'm aware of
so
what
now
I
let's
did
go.
now.
Let's move to the next thing.
I'm not waking up at 5 o'clock.
Okay. So then, since the barbering, your skill sets were not paying the bills, straight up.
Okay.
Right? You decided to get 2 other jobs. Right? Right? Driving trucks. Right? Monkey see, monkey do. Right? And MetLife. Right? Between those 3 jobs, you're making how much? Around what? $1,000 a week. That's $4,000 a month. Bro, that's pennies, bro. $4,000, I'll make that shit in 2 seconds. 2 seconds, bro. So you gotta shut up and fucking listen if you wanna go from implementation to unification. You need leadership skills, bro. Right? What's better, to own the barbershop or to pay the chairs in the barbershop?
To own the barbershop.
So why you don't own your barbershop?
Because I haven't mindset.
Awareness, right?
Mindset.
Okay, because it's not money.
Mindset.
Because I offered you back then to open a barbershop. Right? So now you're in communication.
Okay.
You got now, well, your own podcast. When is the next episode? The first episode. When are we gonna shoot the first episode? When I come as a guest in your podcast. So now you're gonna use communication, right? You're gonna be day trading attention, right? The man that works all day on a job makes a living, but the man that works all day on himself don't make a fortune. You've been working hard on yourself now, right? You've been reading books, you've been listening to audiobooks, you've been going to working out your body, right? You've been overall transitioning from all those bad demons that you were battling mentally, right? Now I can see you more with a peaceful mind. You're getting your shit together, in another word. Self-love, self-care, right or wrong?
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Because we're holding you accountable.
Right.
Right? So my question is the following, Manny. Becoming your own boss, shifting to a mindset of ownership means taking control of your financial future and working for yourself instead of someone else. Why is becoming your own boss the ultimate form of financial freedom?
If once you are your own boss, you can decide to do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it, and you achieve everything you want. Like,
so
you become literally your time management over the roof, over the skills, over the.
Are you your own boss?
I'm self-employed. No, I'm not saying.
See, this is people's problem, world. This is why you're trained to look for work. Because the thing is, a lot of people, their ego's not their amigo. There's people like the Mannies of the world that they don't want to admit they're the fucking problem.
But you're asking me a question.
They gotta look at themselves in the mirror. You get me? Not just physically, but mentally. Because what separates the best from the rest is mindset.
I understand.
Right? What makes the difference between a man that to make 4,000, he gotta fucking kiss fucking people's hair and rub niggas' head, right? And then people like me that could make $4,000 in 2 seconds. I'm not trying to shit on you because I'm here bringing you to become an eagle, right?
Correct.
I'm here bringing you in the elevator.
I understand.
So you don't take the stairs. You were working hard, not smart. See, I work smart, not hard. Would you rather work, smart or hard?
I'd rather work smart.
So right now, you're working what?
Hard.
Como un burro.
Como un burrazo.
Yo, we gotta love this guy, bro. He brings a different season to the podcast. You got me? This is all God's plan. So I thank you, Manny, for everything, believe it or not. You weren't born to just pay bills and die, Manny. Bill Gates says, it's not your fault if you're born poor, but it's your fault if you die poor. I don't know if it makes sense.
It's a fact.
Right? What else do you want to tell the world before the next person comes? You got me? So we can wrap this up.
Well, first, people got to focus on actually wanting to develop themselves to become valuable. That way they create whatever they want with their lives and they become an investor or in their own business. You know what I mean? Once you're your own business, then you can manage your own time however you want. And you can decide how much money you want coming in to have and what you do with your money. Whether you invest it or you spend it on nonsense like what simps usually do nowadays anyways, right?
And asset a day keeps the 9 to 5 away.
Correct.
And asset a day could be, buying a property every day. Could be buying a liability that you could turn into an asset like a car or a home. Because at the end of the day, a home is a liability unless you have somebody else paying for the mortgage. Right? Everything starts with the dream business. So the assets are the businesses you create. Thank you, Manny.
That was the last one. But okay.
Yeah. So moving forward with Vanessa, once again, to wrap this up, encouraging entrepreneurship for future generations. Why did I want to wrap this up with Vanessa? Vanessa has her kids, right?
Yes.
And her kids are trained to be what? Look for work.
Yes.
Right? Can you tell the world before I basically, as a matter of fact, let me finish my stuff.
Okay.
That way, then I'll give you the mic.
Okay.
Teaching financial independence. Changing the narrative for future generations means teaching them the importance of financial independence, entrepreneurship, and wealth building and strategies early on. Something that, with all due respect to Vanessa, she haven't done with her kids.
Yes.
But she's now doing it, right? So how can we teach future generations to prioritize entrepreneurship and financial independence? Give the scenario of your kids.
Yes.
Use your oldest son and your oldest girl, daughter, right? As a scenario.
Okay, I can say like for my kids, my daughter, she asked me, Mommy, I want to go to work, but it's like very bothering me because I learned I not sell my time for money, but she don't understand that. She want to sell her time for money because she think like the best way she can earn money is like go to work. Even like I give it some book to her, like read or something like that, or send it like some video what I did before. She now understands. She is still like her way she
So
want to go
she's
to work.
still programmed subconsciously
Yes, and also,
as a worker.
Yes, because she says she want to buy this, she want to buy this, you know.
But have you basically explained the rich dad, poor dad?
Yes,
Right? Before you were the poor mom.
Yes.
Now she has the rich mom. Right? So you gotta basically do videos how the poor mom used to think, compare versus how the rich mom thinks now. I don't know if it makes sense. Because that's gonna help her transition basically to see you different. Because now you're gonna lead by example.
Yes, it's true. Even like explain to her like how I think now. She still not understand. And you know, sometimes I talk to you and I say, Carlos, I feel like frustration like with her because I didn't explain to her because I didn't have the knowledge before. And now it's packed me out, like, you know, with her, like explain this, because the thing is she wanted everything overnight. She wanted everything.
Instant gratification.
Like, yeah, and also she wanted like go to work, but she also want to go to work because she want to buy different thing. But the different thing that she want to buy, it's like she think it's like go to work, like earn money, not like do something valuable.
She's programmed to, yes.
Yeah, but I understand because
So
I was
exchange
like
time
that.
for money.
And all the people around her, like, you know, in the church, like,
They're all
friends,
trained to
like,
be workers.
To go to work, like, and that's
Modern
why
slaves.
She even like explained to her, and because she asked me, Mommy, sometimes Mommy, what did you do? What kind of job do you have? Like, I explain what I do, but she now understand. It's like crazy. And my son too, he's, Mommy, I know you made more money before, like, you know, it's like crazy, but
How do your son knows that things like that, your financial things?
okay, how he know? Because I remember when I was with my ex-partner, I didn't like pay attention to everything, like bill or something like that. And sometimes, like now he work, and I said to him he has to pay some bill. It's like he think I didn't make enough money to pay all my thing, and that's why he said, Mommy, I have to give him money because you didn't have enough money to pay all the bill. You know, and that's why he just asked me, like, Mommy, you didn't make a lot of money. How you made before? Because, you know, he helped me more, and I didn't have a lot of things to pay.
You see, to me, all this thing is sad. Straight up.
Yes.
You get me? Because I'm going to tell you why it's sad. Right? Because to put it in perspective, your kids, they don't have a rich dad. Then they see you, right, as the example.
It's humble.
But the example that they got from you was basically when you needed money, you had to go to a job, right?
Yes.
But they never had probably a rich uncle or somebody, you know, that went against the norm. That instead of exchanging their time for money, with money they buy other people's time, the boss, right? Or with money, they what? They make money, the investor. What you rather be?
Like invest?
The
Like
investor,
that.
business owner.
Yes.
Right or wrong?
That's right.
And even as an investor, there's levels. And even in business owner, there's still levels. So don't get it twisted. Just when a person says, oh, I'm a businessman or I'm a businesswoman. Now you guys could spot out business people.
Yes.
Right or wrong?
Yes, like
Can you explain it?
yeah, I can explain because before I want to like put it like the salon, right? This is what I
Because
want to
there's
do.
business people, sorry to cut you off.
Yes.
There's business people that are still employees.
And still employed.
Right? They're just modern employees, right? To their business.
Yes.
If it makes sense.
And
They're still slaves to their business.
yeah, and I didn't understand something like how the business run, like
How
I
it
just-
works.
Yeah, how it work. Because before I just did business and say all the business like make money coming in, money coming out. This is what I want. But now I understand not all the business like made enough money to pay like the employee.
Put it like that. 97% of business are literally, they're not making money. They're making enough to just,
To survive.
to survive.
Yes.
Because the thing is, the ways most business are mom and pops.
Yes.
Traditional.
Yeah.
Traditional business are making just enough. Unless the owner works
They
on the
own
business,
the
gets
business.
creative. Business only grows how the owners
How
grows.
the owners grow.
Most business owners, the business owns them. They don't own the business. They're slaves to their own business.
Yes, sir.
Make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
They have enough, just to have a nice car and a nice house,
Yeah, to
right?
pay all
But
these
not to
things.
have that freedom and time. See, I value freedom and time, freedom and money, freedom overall. I want it all, if it makes sense. So, fostering a culture of innovation. By encouraging creative thinking and risk-taking, we can foster a culture of entrepreneurship that helps individuals build wealth and create lasting impact. Why is it important to encourage innovation and creative thinking early in life? Simple. In my case,
Yes.
thanks to God, thanks to my family, thanks to my uncle, I was able to be in a position, in an environment where they let me be myself, where they let me question everything. I was questioning why this invoice, we gotta check all these pieces that came in from the furniture store, right? And then I was questioning why this table or from this order that came in, you guys sold it to a customer and you guys recreated a new invoice and there's a higher dollar amount than what you pay for it.
You see?
What they paid the wholesaler, the supplier, was very different from what the customer paid the
Customer
business.
pay.
There was a profit there. That word was profit, right? But then I used to basically question why the employees, they don't question, they want to make more money. My uncle was literally sitting back, relaxed, all the money.
All the
You got
work.
me? Literally, with all the money he made in one day, he could pay his whole payroll for the whole
pay.
week.
You see? But this is helping you because if you like start business like when you was like 2 years old, you understand all like the thing about business. I didn't understand about business because
Literally
I
every day,
never-
Vanessa. Like when I tell you, every single day I was inside of the business.
You see?
Every single day.
That's why you can explain about business, like because you have like.
And I really love
generation-
business. Business is spiritual to me, if it makes sense. But we got to teach our kids because, I got my 3 daughters too.
Yeah.
The future belongs to those who dare to create it. Once again, the key word, dare. Do you dare to create your future? Or are you going to stay still on a job, J-O-B, just over broke? Remember, he or she that works all day has no time to make money.
No.
If you're working, literally, exchanging your skill set for money, in this case, to use Manny as an example, as a barber. If you're going to cut hair, cut elite people's hair. Celebrities like myself. Because at least you could get the exposure in knowledge, in wisdom, in vision. Because then I'll be like, yeah, bro, mobile barbershop. I have a few friends that got money too, that they don't have time to go to a barbershop and listen to all these barbers gossiping and drinking and all these negativity, right? Now you go with your mobile barbershop and instead of charging 20, 30, 40 bucks, you're charging 100, 150, you get me? And then they'll give you $50 tip.
You're gonna
Or
make more
we
money.
put them on a recurring monthly revenue or weekly, you know what I mean? You got me? Or pay me for the whole year and I'll charge you this much. Well, you got creative, even as a barber. So now you got a loyal customer and the customer has a loyal barber. I don't know if it makes sense. Win-win. They win, you win.
You win.
But most people don't think win-win. If I would have been a barber, I would have been like literally on a different level. Because I would have literally transitioned from implementation to teaching my mindset, my skill sets, right? To the barbers, to the other people. But I would have handpicked my barbers, just how I handpicked my mentees. The teacher is only ready when the student is ready. But as a teacher, I'm only ready for the right students. Or is that fucked up? I don't give a fuck. I work with whoever the fuck I want to work with.
Yeah.
If I don't like your energy, your attitude, fuck you. I'm not doing this shit for money. I gotta literally love you. Fuck liking you. If I don't love you, literally, I don't want you around me. And the same thing goes vice versa. If you don't fucking love me, I don't want you around me. Because I don't go with that bipolar fucking energy. You got me? It's either we all in or all out.
Oh, wow.
You got me? Because I'm gonna wrap it up now with this. Subscribe to the channel. Like,
Yes,
dislike,
not
but
dislike,
subscribe.
like.
You got me? But sometimes it's your friends that keeps your enemies updated. Be careful.
Wow.
Sometimes it's your friends that keeps your enemies updated. Be careful. You know who's my only enemy? Myself. So who's my friend?
Yourself too.
Myself. See, earn, not given. My friendship has to be earned. So it's the same thing. For people to do business with me or to be around me, shit gotta be earned. Why would I let just anybody be around me? Who the fuck are you? I know who am I. And I don't gotta prove shit to anybody. Man lie, woman lie, numbers don't lie. I'm results driven. You got me? I would never sit here and explain to another man, another woman, who the fuck am I? Is this a scam? You're still confused about money, motherfucker. Work on your mind. Of course it's gonna look fucking shifty. I'm here going against the norm, challenging the status quo. Your limiting beliefs, I'm going against them. I'm going against what traditional education, what society, what the government, what churches fucking telling you.
Yeah, the people.
That's why it's so hard for me to listen to even a fucking spiritual leader.
You have to unlearn everything.
Why would I fucking listen to a spiritual leader that doesn't value their health? They'll come with the most nonsense shit. When people die, bro, you gotta take care of your health, you fucking fat fuck. Or sis.
Yeah.
Oh, don't mind. Oh, the only book that you're supposed to read is the Bible. Yes. Read many books. You could go back to the Bible, but also there's other books written around the Bible, like Business Secrets from the Bible. It's a billion books.
Yeah.
You got me?
Yeah, the Bible is
Read the
guiding.
book, read the Bible. You see, I'm a challenge those spiritual people. Read the Bible, but also read the Holy Quran.
You can
And
learn
read
from
all
them.
the other books, all the spiritual books. And then you talk. Make sense or no?
Yes, makes sense.
Or try it out. But a lot of people, oh no, I'm a Christian. They're so proud. I'm a Muslim. They're so proud. Like, yo, bro, have you ever saw all the other religion? That's why my religion is God. I don't go by one religion. And I have experience. When I was with the Arabs, when I was 10 years old to 16, they're Muslim. I used to see them pray, go and pray, and then go grab a ass, touch the employees, which that was not approved by me.
No.
And I used to tell them, hey, bro, you're fucking fake. That's fucked up. But you see, not everybody has that balls, the lograno, to tell people. Like, I'm like, yo, you don't do that shit, not in front of me.
You go pray.
Because you
and
don't know
they
if I'm
go-
fucking her too. I used to tell them straight up like that. You don't do that shit. You respect your fucking worker.
Wow.
You got me? You don't fucking do that shit. Not in my eyes. A man grabbing a woman's ass, if that's not your fucking wife, I don't mind my people's business. But I knew that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the girl, just because she was there in position of power,
They just quiet.
they just let it. Like, nah. You know what I mean or no?
Yes, makes sense.
Subscribe,
Yes,
like, dislike,
No,
comment.
Dislike, like.
Man, I don't give a fuck if they dislike, man. You think I do this shit for the likes? The fuck I look like? Do you think
But
I do this
it's
shit for the view?
But it's good content, Carla.
No, Vanessa, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Vanessa, let me tell you
Okay.
something. If people like me or
Okay.
don't like me, it's none of my fucking business. Notice how I said both.
Okay.
If they like me or don't like me, it's none of my fucking business. All I know is I love myself. With all
Okay.
that said, thank you.
Okay.